Alright, guys, it's your boy Bob coming back to you again with another message of peace. I salute you as always in the name of peace. But before all, let's thank the Almighty for allowing us to be alive another day. Let's thank Him for peace. Let's thank Him for wealth. Let's thank Him for health. Let's thank Him for prosperity in our lives. But above all, let's thank Him for love. Amen. You know, guys, I want to relate a story to you and then share the moral of that story. So I was reading this book, right? And I came across this story of a guy that one day fell in a well at night around midnight. It was in the village, right? So this guy fell in the well, and when he fell down, he held himself on a branch in the well. There was a branch, right? So he held onto the branch. And then he held onto the branch about few hours. He was calling for help, but nobody could hear him out. Then he started asking God for help. After a while, a voice came down telling him, "My servant, you need help?" And he said, "Yes." Is that you, God? So the guy said, "Yes." God said, "Yes." God said, "You asked for my help. I'm here to help you. Let go of that branch that you are holding on." And the guy said, "Is that you, God, that is telling me to let go of that branch?" God said, "Do you need my help or no?" The guy said, "I need your help. But you are asking me to let go of the support that I have. Why should I do that?" God told the guy, "I made you. I do not need to give you an explanation of why I will ask you to let go of that branch. If you need my help, I'm asking you to let go of the branch." The guy said, "No, I don't think this is God. Maybe I'm just hearing myself talking to myself. The voice within myself talking to me. I don't believe that's God. You can go." God said, "Okay." God left the guy. So the guy held onto the branch the whole night. In the morning, God came to him again. It was still dark. God said, "You still here? You need my help? I'm asking you to let go of the branch." He did not listen to God. God went away. Right when the sun rose, the guy looked down from where he was holding down. Basically, there was only a few inches from falling down. As soon as he let go of the branch, he just stood. He could have just let go of that branch the whole night and stood. But he hung on to the branch the whole night. All his shoulders was hurting. He was hurting. He did not sleep the whole night. Nobody helped him, and he did not listen to the voice of God. So the moral of that story is this, right? Most of us in life, we want to do things our ways. And most of the times, our ways are not working. Even if we are asking God to help us, we ask God to help us in our ways, not in the ways of God. I do remember when I was kind of a youth, my teacher used to tell me that anytime you are asking God, tell to God, say, "God, can you help me to do this or get this job or get whatever I want, but only if it is beneficent to me. If it's not beneficent, take this away from me." Jesus said the same thing for the Christian people that read the Bible, right? "Father, if it's possible, take this cup away from me, not as I will, as you will." The reason I'm saying this story, right? Personally in my life, I have observed my life, honestly speaking, if I'm not complaining or if I'm not being ungrateful, everything is working perfectly smoothly as much as possible. If I'm not focusing on the wrong and I just focus on the good thing in life, everything is perfect. But the minute I start focusing on things that are not working in my life, anxiety starts setting in, depression. I become ungrateful. And the more you see things that are working bad in your life, the more these things start accumulating. Because one thing we have to know, the more you are focused on something, the more that thing grows. Remember again, the more you focus on something, the more that thing grows. Whatever you focus on grows. So I want to say this. The reason most of us are suffering within ourselves is because we do not trust in the Almighty. Believe me, guys. Most of us, we think we have control in life. We do not have control over anything. You wake up in the morning, you are driving to work. You have control over your wheel at a certain time. But do you know someone can come from anywhere and then hit you and then you get into a crash? Do you know while you are talking to someone, your heart can stop? Do you know while you are eating, you can choke and die? Do you know the job that you have, you can lose it? Do you know everything that you have, you might lose it? The children that you have, they can all vanish. Whatever you think you have control in life, you do not have control over your life whatsoever. And I'm telling you guys, based on experience. And anyone that is watching this video, if you are honest, you know you do not have control over anything. The minute you think you want to control things, you will go crazy. Just take an example. Look at your life. Sometimes sit down and evaluate your life. Most of the people that are trying to control things in their self or their surrounding, a lot of times you lose control of things that you are trying to control. One person told me one day, for instance, Ba, you cannot control anybody. The only person you can control is yourself. Even that, you don't have control. That's why we Muslims are told, whatever you are doing, ask God for help and guidance, and talk to God and tell him that I am weak, God, and I need your help. I am a servant. I need your guidance. I ask you for wisdom and understanding. And the rest, leave it to God. If you are looking for a job, what you can do is to study and then go online and look for the job. The result is not on your hand. If you are planning to open a business, the things that you can do is to find the money or find a place and open the business. The rest, whether you are going to get a customer or whether your business is going to flourish, is not on your hand. If you are about to marry a spouse, the only thing you can do is to get a dowry, do culturally whatever you want to do, and get married. Whether that relationship is going to last or not is not on your hand. The only thing you have is to have faith and then pray to the Almighty for help and guidance. That's what we are supposed to do daily in our life. Because as we know, I always said it here, we are coming from God and we are going to return to him. We ask him to help us. Anyone that is facing difficulty in their life, may the Almighty reduce their difficulty. And whatever you are looking for in life, may God make it easy for you and all of us. Amen. One love, guys.